Welcome to Wife Life with Gail. This is your girl, Gail Crowder, and I am so excited that it is Thursday and I'm going to get a chance to spend some time with you. And tonight's topic is one that warms my heart. As a licensed sexologist and family and marriage counselor, I get a chance to really talk to women all over the world. And tonight's topic that I want to talk to you guys about is 10 reasons why you should still have sex even when you're 50 and over. There is so many benefits that you get from having amazing sex at 50 and over. And so many people think, oh my God, I'm tired and I didn't have my kids and I just don't feel like it, Gail. Me and my husband are good or whatever. But let me just tell you, it is so many benefits for your health, for your mental or whatever. So I'm going to give you 10 benefits of why you should still be having sex as a mature woman. And people say, oh, when you're 40 and over you're mature, 50 and over, 60 and over, or whatever. So I'm just talking to all my women who are in their 40s and beyond. If you are like on a downswing because you're tired, you're doing too much during the day or whatever, I want you to add sex back onto your list, because let me just tell you, it is so many health benefits for you. And I want to go through some of them today. And then when I will open up the lines, if you have any questions, make sure that you're putting them in the chat. Make sure that you're joining me. Hey, love, how are you, Kiki? That's my sister on here. But thank you guys so much for joining me. And so tonight, one of the biggest health benefits that having regular sex on a regular basis can do for you is boost your immune system. Let me just tell you, with COVID-19 going on, don't you need a natural immune booster? I know that I do. So I try to engage on a regular basis. But let me just tell you, it literally clinically, I have studied this and people have studied it all in, the sexology industry and that kind of stuff. And let me just tell you, it can boost your immunity by 60% naturally. So with COVID-19, I would say quit fighting and start having good sex. Okay. And so many people are like, I'm counseling so many people that are struggling, but I always tell them, work it out so you can have amazing sex to keep your immunity up. Number two, it just naturally boosts your libido. It's just like riding a bike. The more you do it, the better you get at it and the more you want to do it. Okay. And so a lot of women that are in their 40s and over start to see a drop in your hormones. So therefore you're struggling a little bit. But let me just tell you, if you continue to regularly engage in sex, it will literally boost your libido naturally. Now, if there's a hormone deficiency, of course, you need to go see your GYN and they can give you some, either some estrogen or whatever, but it's just a simple blood test and it will literally help you figure out where you are and what you need to either add into your diet, or if you do need some kind of hormone replacement in order for that to come a little bit more naturally to you. So just make sure, if you're experiencing low libido and it's not stress, it's not your diet, it's not any of those things, and you have addressed those things, you might need to go take a real quick to your GYN, and that way it can help you boost your libido up a little bit more. Number three, it literally will help you improve your bladder control. I don't care how old you are. If you had any kids, your bladder gets weaker and weaker and weaker as you get older. Now, there is some things that you can do on a regular basis that I do on a regular basis, and most women should be doing, is exercising your Kegel muscle. And what the Kegel muscle is, if you're not really sure where that is, it's located in the pelvic floor. But what happens is, how you can find it really quickly is when you're in the bathroom and you're urinating, and that stream, if you tense up that muscle and stop the urine flow, that is your Kegel muscle, right? And I don't say do that often while you're streaming, your urine, but if you don't know where it is, that is how you find it. And I say do Kegel exercises at least twice a day, right? Do 10 reps, rest, do another 10 reps, because this literally will help you with incontinence as you grow older, right? And it's something that happens to all women, especially if you have bear kids. Your Kegel muscles get really, really weak, and this will help them keep them nice and strong. And it also helps you doing intercourse. It just gives you more pleasure, more sensation, and it just makes you feel good. So if you're not exercising your Kegel muscles every single day, just make sure that you start doing that. At least do 10 reps every single day. And like I said, it will increase and help you with your bladder control as we age. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Number 4, it decreases your blood pressure naturally. Isn't that hot? Like if you have blood pressure, in your family history, or you're suffering with blood pressure yourself, this is a way to lower your blood pressure naturally, right? And again, blood pressure plays a big role. It could be in the family history, or it could be brought on by stress, bad diet, a whole bunch of different things. But again, having regular sex have been known to lower your blood pressure, even with people who are on medication. They have studied people and took them off of medication, and when they engaged in regular sex, it acted just as well as some of their other medications that they were taking. So again, not saying that you should get off your medication because you're having sex all the time, but I'm just saying that it has been shown to do that. And if you do it on a consistent basis, just tell your doctor to regulate you. And if it's working, then you can, that's one less pill you got to take on a regular basis. Number 5, it counts as exercise. Like for real, I'm not an exercise type chick. I've been walking every single day, especially since COVID, because I just want to get healthy, and I've been having some problems with my hip. But let me just tell you, it counts as exercise. If you are having regular sex, literally doing one sex session, if you're doing it right, you can burn up to 350 calories. Woo! What do you say? That's like my sister Kiki riding her Peloton bike for 45 minutes. Yes. I'm picking on her because I know she's on here. But anyway, but literally you can burn that many calories if you are engaging in sex and you're doing it correctly, right? It's not that wham bam, thank you, ma'am, but really engaging your breathing, movement, and all kind of different things that literally counts as exercise. Like what more can what more can you ask? Like for real. Number 6, it literally lowers your pain. If you are experiencing any type of pain in your body, if you engage in regular sex and you orgasm, that literally relaxes the body and it relieves pain, right? And so again, I try to engage regularly because I was in a bad car accident and I got some bad news about my hip today, but I am going to go work it out because I am not a pill popper type of chick. So therefore, I am going to release them endorphins, have regular sex, and deal with my pain level. And if I could do it naturally, I would and enjoy it on top of it, right? I would rather do that than to pop a pill. So if you're experiencing any kind of soreness or pain or whatever, it literally releases natural endorphins that lessen pain, especially if you achieve orgasm while you're having sex. Okay. Amen. Yeah, amen. Number 7, it improves your sleep. Wow. You know what I mean? Some people are having a hard time falling asleep. And I know if you live a very high stress life, especially now that you're confined inside, most of us been confined inside with COVID-19, and you're probably resting a little bit more during the day to get away from your spouse, or you're working or whatever, and you're just not getting that good 8 hours worth of sleep. I know that last night I was on another group's thing, and everybody was talking about introducing these gummies that make you go to sleep, right? and I forgot the name of them, but it'll come to me. But everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're so good! I'm sleeping better than ever," and that kind of thing. But well, if you are engaging in sex on a regular basis, you're not gonna need those gummies because your body will automatically want to go into a state of rest, especially if you're having good sex and you achieve orgasm. Okay. And number 8, do you know that 60% of women after they are having regular sex report that they are so much more happier? Because you got to realize when you got your juices flowing, it releases all these natural happy endorphins. Your body is at rest and you just feel good afterwards. You know what I mean? You just feel good afterwards. And so therefore you report being more happy because again, you're relieving stress, you're getting good sleep, you're having an orgasm. It counts as exercise. Like what more do you want? And most people feel that after you get more mature or whatever, that it slows down. Really, it's an upswing for women, right? Once we get our hormones in check and once we really get it, get comfortable with our bodies, because our bodies go through a change, right? With the menopause and all the kind of stuff like that. But literally, we should position ourselves to really enjoy. For one, most of our kids are much older or they have a regular bedtime, so you're not worried about if the baby's waking up and if somebody gonna bust in on you and all those different kind of things. And I want to say this before I give you guys my last 2 points. Make sure that you are using an amazing lube. Spend some money on a lube. No shade to KY jelly or any of those things, but if you invest in a really good lube, I say every woman, regardless of her age, should have a really good lube in her arsenal, right? And I can give you some good information on some different good lubes, but spend some money on a lube. I mean, nothing wrong with KY jelly if that works for you. It just has not been good for me. But I will tell you, there's some amazing, amazing ones that you can get on the market. Just Like Me by Pure Romance is one of the best water-based lubes on the market. Bedroom Candy has an amazing array of lubes. Also, Sliquid is a amazing organic lube that you can buy. I also just ran across one that one of my clients told me about, and then actually the company sent it to me, and you can get it off of Amazon. It's called Good Clean Love. Good Good Clean Loving. It is one of the best ones I have tried as well. And then, I always talk about my go-to, which is Zestra, which is the first FDA approved female enhancement gel. So it acts as a lube. It acts as a sexual enhancement. So if you're, not feeling it, it will, stimulate the vagina, send blood flow to the vagina. It does a whole bunch of stuff, and it doesn't knock the pH balance off of the vagina. And the other one I absolutely love, which I had the pleasure of meeting the creator of that one, is Sex Butter, and it's sexbutter.org. All the ones I'm talking about are, a little pricey, except for Good Clean Love. You can get it around $10. But let me just tell you, your vagina is worth spending some money on so you don't get any infections or anything like that. So I just wanted to throw those lubes out. But if you have a great lube that is working for you, or if your body is producing enough lube, then go for it. But if not, make sure that you have that in your arsenal. Okay. And number 9, 35% of women that say they have regular sex, they have become more flexible. And let me just tell you, and it's because they're trying different positions. As you get older, right, some of the positions, that you have been doing on a regular basis might become uncomfortable, being that you might be in menopause, you might be experiencing vaginal dryness and those kind of things. But let me just tell you, if you switch positions and you get, I always tell women, if you're struggling and you have a weak core or anything like that, get yourself a position pillow. it will really help you enjoy, and it will put your pelvic in the right positions in order to receive pleasure, and it won't be so painful. So always looking at a a position pillow, because it literally can enhance your sex life, and you won't have to be trying to find something and use your bed pillows and all this different kind of thing. They're not expensive at all. You can get them online for a nominal fee, but it literally will help you change, different positions, be able to hold it, and not, be struggling in the bed, especially if you have a weak core. Okay. And number 10, this is a benefit for your husband. You know, the old adage, if he doesn't use it, he will lose it. Actually, him engaging in regular sex with you on a regular, it can also lower his chances for getting prostate cancer. And so many men are experiencing erectile dysfunction and prostate cancers and blockage, and it just starts because they're not being stimulated enough by achieving orgasm and stuff like that. So just, be mindful, not only the benefits that it has for you, but it also has benefits for your husband as well as you guys age together. And so my prayer is that this has been an amazing time for you guys. Let me go on here and see if you guys have any questions for me. Oh my God. Hi, Tori. How are you? Bedroom Candy has a wedge position pillow as well with handles. All right. Yes, they do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Mom. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Queen. Hello, 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 you guys. Thank you so much for getting on here. But again, I am so excited to be able to come to you guys. YouTube allows me to really talk about my education and what I went to school for. And I went back to school to become a sexologist because I truly, truly wanted to help women who were struggling in the bedroom. And I do a wife chat over on Facebook on Tuesday, but they censor all of my stuff. So YouTube has allowed me to really dive into and to really come on here and really help women when it comes to sex and intimacy and all the things in between. So I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Go to gailcrowder.com. Right now, I am holding a contest, a free contest for moms. So if you're a mom and you want to be pampered by me and my girls, and I sprung this up on them because they're so talented and I'm so blessed to have them around me, and I call them my sisters. So we're going to do a virtual makeover on a mom, and it's going to include an image consultant. It's going to include a purpose-driven coach. It's going to include a person that's going to help you set your goals and achieve them. Makeup and hair, you name it, we're going to cover it virtually. And on top of it, I have an amazing girlfriend that owns a magazine called Dove Style Magazine, and she's going to chronicle your journey, this wife mom's journey, and then she's going to do a full feature on this person. Isn't that amazing? All for free, because we decided that we want to give back to an amazing mom, because right now with COVID-19, you guys, and I know for me, I've had to do homework. I have, all the stuff that I normally wouldn't have to do, I'm having to do it now. And so I just wanted to take time to honor a mom. And if you don't want to nominate yourself, nominate another phenomenal woman that is holding it down in her household. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. And again, all of this is free. Go over to my website, gailcrowder.com. I just launched a new website. It's a lot of free goodies on there. It's a lot of things that you can purchase on there that is really a nominal fee. And again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys to pieces, and I will see you next Thursday right here as we talk about something hot. Bye.